My name is Melissa Monteros. W&M was really the baby of Wojtek and I working together. When we started off, we were Dance Theatre of Gdańsk. That later evolved into W&M Physical Theatre. We talked about forming a company in Poland because a number of dancers were coming to me and asking me, Melissa, why don't you start a company in Poland?
My name is Wojtek. Originally from Poland. I moved to Calgary 20 years ago. I'm co-choreographer and co-director and co-founder of the company. W&M do a lot. The main thing is to keep developing artistic work, so keep producing, creating, and moving forward with our investigation, what is possible to bring on the stage and what is possible on the way of training and going with our need to express ourselves. After time we figure out that there's need to build some kind of layers or stairs for younger dancers who would like to eventually join the company.
You know, I think that growing up as a young artist myself, one of the differences that I see for this generation of dancers is that there were a lot of companies around who were hiring dancers full-time, and a lot of companies that you could see performing, so there was something to aspire to. It was very exciting to know that right around the corner was this, you know, big, beautiful dance company that was doing performances twice a year, 3 times a year, or 4 times a year. And I think we don't really have that in Calgary. We have the Alberta Ballet, we have Decidedly Jazz Dance Works, and other than that, it's mostly independent artists creating work and doing their very best to try to present work. So I think it's really missing from our community, and when I look at dancers graduating, I think, what are they gonna, you know, like, what do they have to look at? Like, where do they want to go?
The second layer is to bring a lot of education to our studio, sharing our knowledge, because we are in the field, we're dealing with dance theater already like 30 years. And we recognize that this is important to pass the message or pass the knowledge about the stage for younger dancers. So the second layer is to educate, teach, coach, setting up proper choreographic work for the younger generation. We try to help younger dancers to develop their individual voice in relationship to build identity of the city.
My name is Rainey Kearns, and I'm a dancer for Surge. W&M and Surge open up a lot of opportunities and means of making connections with other choreographers around Calgary. I know Surge, just this year we've already worked with Deanne Walsh, we've worked with Tina Gothry, Tanya, we're working with Helen Husak. We've also had the chance to work with Wojtek, obviously, since he's at the head. So it gives you a chance to make a lot of great connections in Calgary.
Why we, like an organization, need the help from Elevating Calgary. General knowledge to help us reach people who don't know yet about opportunities, helping us reach more population on the way of, that's our offer. We open and we would like to share our knowledge and help people educate themselves and become, in our case, better dancers.
You don't see that kind of an opportunity in contemporary dance to really create and to develop an audience. And I think that it's because contemporary dance companies are so incredibly poor that usually the very last thing you're spending any money on is marketing and promotion. And yet we all know that branding is a really important part of identifying your company to a public, and it really helps you develop a public. So it might be that there's a certain level of awareness of our work, but I think it's a very minor awareness of our work within very small circles.
It was risky and thought-provoking and took us to an edge that I thought was really daring and a good edge to walk. So.
I would love to see W&M Physical Theatre do more in Calgary, get people more involved and engaged with the movement and the acrobatics and the theatrics. It's just magical, the singing, the music. So I look forward to more of that for sure.